Welcome back to the Texas Rundown. We're coming to you tonight virtually because we weren't planning to shoot tonight, but we had to report on some breaking news. First of all, Alabama won the national championship. That is the most important breaking news that has come this week. Dominate Ohio State's ass. But what we're really going to talk about, the majority of what we're going to talk about, I mean, if they'll give me a few minutes, I'll talk about Bama. But what we came to for tonight is to talk about the blockbuster trade that happened in the NBA. 4 teams. You have Nets, Rockets, Cavs, Pacers. Nets in this trade get James Harden. Rockets, Victor Oladipo, Dante Exum, Rodions Kruzik, however you say that. 4 first-round picks, which are draft swaps. Cavs get Jared Allen and Torian Prince. And the Pacers get Karis LeVert. And so since this is your team, JP, I'm going to let you kick this off.
Okay, well, definitely a whirlwind of emotions here as a Houston Rockets fan. I know Ish is gloating in his truth juice over here because the Rockets and Harden didn't work out. And, Harden is a great actor, as we know, with his ability to flop and things like that. He had me.
You and like half of America called it Ish.
You're not the only person. He had me fooled a little bit at the beginning of the season. It looked like he had bought in. It was like, hey, he had 44.
JP said that he was going to stay. Okay, I didn't have half of America.
I thought they could sell on him. I wasn't sure. I thought he could stick it out maybe this season.
I called it from the get-go when there was trouble with the marriage.
Harden tried at the first 2-game season when everyone was out with COVID. He put up 44 points, high 17 rebounds, 17 assists, and he killed it the first game. And then slowly started seeing him check out. He looked lethargic, disengaged. You could definitely tell.
Lethargic is the word you want to use.
Yeah, he did not. He looked like he just didn't want to be there. Which ultimately,
he looked like a thick boy who did not work out. I mean, have you seen him in warm-ups? That is the biggest. It looks like Harden ate Harden during the offseason.
Well, yeah, I mean, he still looked good when he was trying, but he still looked good when he was trying. But I mean, examining this trade, I mean, I'll give out grades to everybody involved in this trade. So the Rockets, obviously, to be determined. I think definitely Rafael Stone in his first big deal with the Rockets got a great haul. I mean, you get 4 first-round picks. You get three from Brooklyn. You get the 1 Milwaukee pick that's thrown in there too. So you got 4 first-rounders and 4. You got 4 pick swaps as well. So once their window closes and they're a shitty lottery team, we can just take away their picks and we can swap with them and they can have our picks that are probably better once we figure everything out. So, we look at this trade. Victor Oladipo is definitely a better fit. I honestly wanted the Ben Simmons package. I firmly believe that
he could have had a better deal with Philadelphia.
The thing is, I just don't think Tillman and Daryl may not have offered the draft capital. I think Daryl would have given up anything to get Harden. I just think it came down to, like we said earlier, Tillman did not want to deal with Daryl Morey. So he took the Brooklyn deal. The thing is, Oladipo as a fit with John Wall, Oladipo fits better, and he's an expiring contract. He's making $20 million this year. So if the Oladipo experiment works out and he looks like he's healthy and things, he's averaging 20 points a game. He's shooting league average from a little over the league average, 36% from 3 on 7 attempts a game.
Speaking of 3-point field goal percentage, you know who you're getting in this trade? You're getting a 50% 3-point shooter. And Rodion
I mean,
as soon as he said it, I knew what he was going to say.
On his career, he's played in 115 games, and he's shooting a 33%, but 44, almost 45 field goal percentage. If you look at his 3-point percentage this year, he's shooting 50%, man.
Hey, I mean, the thing is
he going to play enough games to qualify as a league leader in 3-point percentage?
Like I've told everyone, I told them before the show started. I mean, this Rodion's Currix package is incredible. It's the Rodians rundown. That's gonna be the new name of the show. So we're gonna get a jersey and everything. But in all seriousness, going back to this trade, so I mean, we got a great haul for Harden. I mean, it sucks obviously to see him go. The Rockets are probably now at that 8th seed or fighting in for it now. But I mean, you look at the Oladipo averages, he can get you 20. Wood can get you 20. Wall can get you 20 a night. So I mean, that's not bad when it comes.
Wall should be getting you more, but
I mean, that's around his career average. So I mean, I'm not worried about that. So, but yeah, if you look at this, I mean, and giving the grades out here, the Nets, they really gutted they have no defense or rebounding on this team at all. Like this team they can play the corpse of DeAndre
They have no
Jordan
D
out
for
there.
defense. Do they
And
have
they
a
have no
bench?
bench, and they have no
Do they
bench
have a
either. So,
bench?
I mean, they've gutted their whole roster. I mean, they're going to have the 3 stooges, and it's up to Steve Nash and Mike D'Antoni to figure this out.
What about Spencer
Kyrie?
Dinwiddie, guys?
We don't know if Kyrie's going to.
He's
We don't
on
know if Kyrie.
IR.
We don't know if
Yeah, but
Kyrie's
he's
going to
gonna come
play.
back.
Not this year.
Not this year.
And we don't even know if Kyrie's going to come back and play. So, I mean, Katie and Harden obviously has been a good fit.
Jesus, what a joke.
It's funny to see Harden go from being with Katie and Westbrook to going to Westbrook and then now going back to Durant. It's kind of a full circle for that OKC Thunder fan. And the Cavs, they get
I'm about to say, all of us know a little bit about that.
If I was the Nets, I would have tried to get PJ Tucker included in there. So that's why I'm not going to give them an A. I'm going to give them an A- on the grade. The Rockets, I'm going to give the Rockets an A- as well. It could go up depending on who they draft, things like that. But I mean, they got a great haul for Harden, probably the best you can get for a star of that caliber. I mean, it sucks losing him and everything like that. But I mean, sometimes in life things don't work out. Harden gave it all, and we came up very short against one of the greatest teams of all time.
Are you really buying his narrative?
JP, do you think that Harden's trade value hurt this year by the way he acted and the way the team was against him? Or do you think
we got 4 first rounders for him, so I don't think his value was hurt at all. I mean, it's James Harden. Like at the end of the day, at worst, he's the 5th best player in basketball. So I mean, he was going to have his value no matter what. There's nothing more you can get than 4 first rounders. It would have been cool to get a Ben Simmons and 4 first rounders. I don't even think that was on the table. And even if it was, it just wasn't going to be a deal that they were going to make happen. I would have liked to have gotten a young prospect along with the draft capital, but we have Oladipo. I mean, he's, like 30 years old, 29 or 28.
Yeah, and he can still ball. I mean, as long as he stays healthy,
the Pacers did a smart one to swap. I mean, LeVert's younger. He's making less money. He's making $17 million a year, and they still have him for 3 more years. So that was a good for the Pacers to make that swap. LeVert's a solid player as well, but I'll let Ish kick it off, and you can come shit on me but hey, that's my opinion.
Shit on you. That's you know what's evident, my friend.
Yeah, for sure. I know.
First of all,
drink it in.
The mental gymnastics that you have to do in order to somehow believe this narrative that James Harden is purporting that, oh my God, Houston, I tried so hard, baby. I can't be in this relationship anymore. I can't do it. It's breaking me. It's breaking my heart. Now you can send me either to Philly or to Brooklyn. I don't care, but I'll be happy there. Get the hell out of here, dude. He's going to be happy. You should be happy. Treat yourself right, Houston.
But
you should have sent him to fucking Toronto or something.
You think he would be as happy in Houston as he would be in Brooklyn?
Dude, every strip club in Houston is crying right now. This is one of the biggest losses they've ever experienced.
Their economy is going to take a hit.
Yeah, if the Rona wasn't bad enough, I mean, losing James Harden, the guy who had a jersey in the rafters of V-Live in Houston, it's a pretty big loss.
So hopefully the strip clubs are open in Brooklyn right now.
I just forgot the city's probably locked down. He's fucked on that end. But so that first one, hilarious. James Harden, he's a prima donna. Did it hurt his stock? No, because this is the first time he's chosen to be a major prima donna, right? If it was Kyrie Irving, sure, that would definitely hurt his stock. Like it's currently hurting the stock now, and why he wasn't part of the original trade that he should have been a part of, and it could have been a 1-for-1 trade, which it should have been.
So all NBA superstars get one opportunity to be a little bitch, right?
Well, I mean, KD's been a baby back bitch his entire career, and he's still playing pretty well. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that what I'm saying is that you can be a baby back bitch. It's just a matter of how good you are, right? Kyrie just hasn't been that good in a while, right? He was awful in Boston, didn't do much for Boston.
I mean,
but to jump on the Kyrie train, which is also
he put up good numbers. He just got hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Which is also interesting, right? With Kyrie, what's going on? Like, where is Kyrie?
It's
Kyrie
funny you
just
say that.
Magically disappears now.
Your boy Steve Nash doesn't have any answers either, Ish, and he's the head coach.
Well, to be fair, you want to blame it on the coaching staff, but
I'm not blaming it on anything. It's just Kyrie being Kyrie.
When you have difficult players like that, you're not going to know. They asked Phil Jackson, "Hey, Do you know where Dennis Rodman was? Right in the middle of the finals, in between two pivotal games in the finals. Do you know what he said? I have no idea. He was in Vegas doing a WWE event. Yes, crazy players like that, they don't uphold to
WCW.
anybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know what I mean, right? So
No,
at
for
this
sure.
point,
But he's a
it's
professional. He still showed up and did his job. And that's the issue with Kyrie here. He's not doing his job. Poor KD. I mean, KD came back from this injury. He bought into the Nets with the whole Kyrie thing. And now who knows if Kyrie didn't want to play before Harden came to town, now that Kyrie's going to be the third banana, is Kyrie really going to take that even more of a back seat to both KD and Harden and be that third banana? Who knows? He might retire like Stephen A was talking about. Who knows?
I mean, he'll be the one bringing up the ball, so he'll be the one that has that choice.
I mean,
I
Harden's
want
gonna
to
be
fit
the one
this
with
in
the
real
ball.
quick. Do you know what Sam Presti and Raphael Stone share in common now?
Every draft pick for the next 20 years.
Every damn draft pick for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
That's what they have in common.
The Rockets didn't get a haul of draft picks. They got a U-haul of draft picks, and that's what you get for a big superstar.
They got
like a James
three.
Harden.
They got three of Brooklyn's first rounders, the 2022, the 2024, and 2026. They got one first round from Milwaukee, which is their 2022 unprotected. Then they got 4 Brooklyn first round draft swaps for 2021, 2023, 2025, and 2027. This is just years of running on. Hopefully they can draft well, even though historically it's shown that they just don't draft great. So overall, the winner here, it's definitely not the Nets. They got a depleted bench, but it's also not the Rockets, but we never thought they were going to be. This was just a trade. I would have loved to see them trade with Philly.
Let's see how Brooklyn does. I mean, as Kyrie said, everyone there's a head coach. So if you're the head coach, don't you have the opportunity to take a couple days off if you want to take a couple days off?
Shut the fuck up.
I
Hey,
mean,
they added a new coach. Good for them.
yeah, man. Now they have like, let's see, we got Kyrie.
He has
Harden,
the
Steve Nash,
head
Mike
coach,
D'Antoni. We got 5
football
head coaches on one team, dude. This is the Brooklyn Nets right now are the Alabama of coaching staff. Anyone else, all the other head coaches just come and they're assistants for us. So yeah, you just have a team of head coaches.
James
man.
Harden
Great.
coming onto the
Right.
Nets is like
this
having an NFL coach like Mike McCarthy, right? He's just around. Another round fucking person on the sidelines, okay? Get in shape, James Harden. God damn it. I know that you're good, but get in shape.
But hey, we're
Play
getting
in the NBA.
We're getting the Mike D'Antoni. We're getting the Harden and Pringles reunion.
Hey guys, look,
I'm
I'm drinking
excited.
Texas.
But,
I think ultimately, I think
what are your
Houston
thoughts, man?
100%. Houston 100% wins this trade. Nets get a good pick. They're going to have a lethal offensive team, but who's going to pick up boards? KD's going to get bossed around. Dude can only bench 150 pounds. So getting Oladipo, I think, is huge. I mean, now you have 2 stars who are trying to prove themselves in Wall and Oladipo. 3 actually with Boogie too. All guys coming off injuries. So
Christian Wood's been emerging he could be an all-star this year.
What we're looking at are 3 guys who this experiment for Houston could absolutely fail. Like you have 3 guys who have sustained major injuries.
But the thing with Oladipo, if it fails, he's an expiring contract, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You're playing with house
money.
The
great experiment here in Houston right now.
Fail. This is like
hard.
This is like going for it on 4th and 10 on your own 20. You have no faith.
You know what the difference is, though?
You have no faith in your defense to make the stop. So you're just going for it with the number of freaking
what the difference
picks
is?
that you just traded for.
What is the difference?
Literally.
What is the difference?
The difference is that if this fails, they have 4 first-round draft picks.
If this fails, no, this is going to fail.
Like, okay,
they knew it was going to fail. That's why they got all the draft picks.
Like, it's all like it's a great experiment. Let's see how these guys work. John Wall's been playing his ass off. Oladipo has not looked bad since he's come back from injury. So if he's able to put up numbers, Oladipo's an all-star. Like, I don't know why people think that he's just fallen off the map after that injury. Like, if he comes back, he'll be fine. But anyways, guys, that was a fun little impromptu segment. I know we weren't able to do it live, so thank you guys for dealing with our Zoom meeting. I hope this was better than the last Zoom call we had. But let us know what you think about the Harden trade. Throw it in the comments. Like us, share us. Thank you so much
Garbage.
for your support.
Follow, subscribe, do it all.
Yep.
Do it all.
So
All of
thank
this
you
is
guys.
garbage.
Let's hope that this Brooklyn and Houston project fails. And thank you for joining.